Oh no, you're so behind there. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me. Hey, let me turn this off. Uh, using the I'm just using the mic and the webcam today. Uh, I tried doing a little something, shooting video on the move, and I lost my lapel mic in a puddle. So I got another one coming. Until then, I got to use the webcam microphone. So how's everybody doing? Hello, Johnny 3 Bar. David's in the house. TSA's here. What's going on, guys? Sorry about the short notice on these. I got to get my shit together. It's just a problem because of the schedule, the way they do it at work. I really don't know what's going on until the last minute a lot of times. So I'm doing the best I can. I promise I'll get better as I trust what's going on my job a little more. And hopefully I'll be able to nail down a day where we can just do this at a set time again. But I want to thank everybody for coming, man. I got a few things I want to share with you, though, because there's been a few things that have gone on the last few days that have been a little bit wild. So I just got set up. I literally was running around. And, well, thank you. I'm not a dad, but thank you anyway. Happy Father's Day to all you guys. That reminds me, I should give my dad a call when we're done here. So we got 6 people in the house, 2 likes. Guys, if you like what's going on with the channel lately, do me a favor, hit that like button, okay? Because a lot of people, it seems, liked that giveaway that we did. The response was really, really positive. Rod Axum, how you doing, sir? Welcome. So how's everything? How's everybody? So yeah, now I got sidetracked. Right, I was talking about the giveaway, right? So the giveaway went well, right? And a lot of people responded in the comments that they really liked it, and I got a bunch of subscribers out of the deal, and there's a lot of positive responses. So in case you didn't see the short that I posted, I'm going to be doing more of these giveaways. And I got plans on doing lots of them. Because, again, if you didn't see the last video, you didn't hear me talk about how I'm going to try and get my personal use collection down to about 6 electric guitars. Right now, I got somewhere in the 20s. So I got to do a lot of things with a lot of guitars. Some of them are projects, and some of them are ready to go now. So you guys are going to benefit. There's going to be ones that go out to the general YouTube public with Fret Not, and then I'm going to do some through the channel. I'll be doing some through lives like this. And I think as a perk for the elite memberships, I'm going to do a monthly giveaway there as well. The key is going to be that the giveaways that happen for elite members are going to be extra special. What's up, Ubi? How you doing, buddy? So, and I'm going to try and do all of this monthly, right? That's basically 3 giveaways a month. Sorting food? Are you down in the bunker building a shelter? That's what I think of when you say sorting food. Either that or else you're working with a church or something. And I feel like that might actually be more your style. So yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot more of that stuff. And the thing is, some of the extra special ones are going to be part of the projects, right? Because a lot of people like the whole idea of me doing working with multiple channels. So there's going to be projects, right? And I can't do all the work myself, at least not in a timely manner, because I have a limited skill set. What's up, BBM? So some of these projects are going to be ones that I'm looking for help. People like BBM, who's already agreed to work with me on another one. people like Ted, who's worked with me on the last one, who step in and can do the things that I can't do, or just share the load, so to speak, even if I can do it. You know what I mean? Then we all get content, all this other stuff. And those guitars go to, will generally go to Fret Not. But sometimes they're going to be extra special. Like I got one extra special one planned, but a lot of stuff has to happen in order for that one to happen first. And that's something else I wanted to share with you guys. So I want to show you rather than tell you, right? Because eventually I'm 99% certain that I'm going to get an ST1 here to review from Torsten. I know he's got a, what's up, Snug? I know Torsten he wants to get other stuff out first, and people who actually paid, there are YouTubers who paid for the guitars and they've got them, you know, and they've already reviewed them. But I'm going to get one hopefully soon. And when I do, once the review is over, then I've got a project for that one, because I'm keeping that guitar and I'm going to turn it into a freaking animal. And I'm going to be looking for a little help with this one, but let me just show you what I want to do. I'm going to show you guys my shopping cart, because I just purchased these carts for my next ST1. Fingers crossed it actually gets here, because if it doesn't, then 2 projects go down the tubes for a while. So let me set you guys up so you can see what I recently purchased on eBay. All right. There you go. Nice pearloid pick guard. I got inspired to do that for this guitar from BBM when he put his pearloid pick guard on his shell pink ST1. Just pops. And I decided to do the same. I believe, fingers crossed, I'll be getting the blue sparkle ST1, the blue metal flake, and that should go perfect. But you notice there's lots of spaces in there, big spaces. So that's because, you know, all right, this goes with that. This goes with that. I got wiring here, but here's what's going inside this bad boy. A couple of P94s and a humbucker. So it's going to be HSS, but it will have a more well-rounded tone than you get from Strat single coils. It's going to sound more like P90s. And anybody who's ever listened to a good P90 knows that that can be a really badass pickup, you know, or sometimes all you got to do is dial the tone down. And in this configuration, it should be perfect, because Strats are wired with humbuckers that they just go right to the output. They go to the volume and then the output. That's it. But the neck in the middle, they're on the tone controls. So all you got to do is swap these out, and it's going to be like an HSS. Yes, humbucker in the bridge, TSA. The switching doesn't have to change, basically, right? The only difference is, you know, the only thing I'd like to add from here might be the 2 more switching options. So down the road, I might find a 7-way switch and see if there's somebody out there who can wire it up. But in the meantime, I'm going to be putting together this pick guard, and I'm going to probably need help, guys. So if there's anybody out there who wants to like take on the task of wiring this up in a video for themselves as part of the project, I thought about doing a split TSA, but I wanted to keep the wiring job as basic as possible, in case anybody who volunteered to do this didn't have a super amount of experience, but was good at what they do. You know what I mean? So I wanted to, and then from there, maybe upgrade again. You know, we'll make another video out of it. BBM, if you want to do that, that would be awesome. I actually did think about you, but I didn't want to just come out and ask you outright. We're already doing something together. And by the way, pausing this for a moment, BBM, when let me know when you're ready to do that, because the guitar is just ready to go. all I got to do is start shooting a quick video with me handing it off to you, and basically it's yours. So just let me know, and then I'll let Fret Not know and Ted know, and then we can start that ball rolling on that giveaway. All right. And you missed out, but you probably saw the video, the short I posted with the upcoming giveaways. I'm going to be doing a lot more. And some of them are going to be just for you guys here on the elite member status. When you get the elite membership, it's going to be part of the tier. Some are going to be for everybody. So we'll do like a general, like live. And then some are going to keep going to Fret Not, right? So that we can get, give the members something special, give live viewers something special, and still give the general population of YouTube something special, you know? So, but BBM, if you want to take on this project, you know what? We'll talk about wiring options and things and see what you would like to do, what you're okay with. Because I can always change out. Well, that would be an easy way of doing it, right? But that's going to be Torsten's pickguard. The SS1 is just HSS, right? These are all humbucker sized. Fret Not, how you doing? What's going on? I assume this is Rob, right? How's it going? So happy Father's Day, everybody. In case we haven't gotten to that yet, you know what I mean? In case I hadn't said it, happy Father's Day. So, yeah, this is going to be what goes into the ST1 that I get from Torsten when it gets here. Hopefully, it should ship out soon. And I know he wanted to get his shipments going. That's true, BBM. That's true. Okay, we'll talk about that. So this is project one I have in mind. And then this is going to be for me. This is going to be, I'm keeping this guitar. But the whole reason, part of the reason that I'm doing this in such a hurry to do this is because I went out and picked up something else. I went out and got it. I found a deal that I couldn't refuse. All right, let me show you. Okay. All right, you know what? I want to do this right. Let me get out of this window. All right, come on, dumbass, fix it. Stop. And now I just need to be able to see. There we go. Okay. All right. See that? That's an actual Fender case. All right. It's in decent shape. It's not perfect. It's got a bang. It got banged up on the bottom in one spot. Right there. All right. The stuffing is a little bit loose on the inside. I'm going to have to glue it back in. That may be part of, like, that may classify it as something else and may avoid certain tariffs. So that might actually be a good thing. How much do you think this case is worth, guys? It was covered in stickers, including, like, you know, needle exchange stickers and shit like that. So they had to go. I wasn't even letting them stay on there long enough for me to get home with it on the bus. Yeah, I saw that video too, TSA. So this case, it's got to be at least $50 on its own, right? It's a proper Fender case. You would think used, right? Yeah, I'm thinking $100, right? Just for the case. Well, it didn't come empty. All right. Johnny 3 Bar says $100, and I tend to agree. It's not in perfect shape, but it's a solid case. Now here, that looks an awful lot like the one I just did a giveaway with. All right. It's definitely a skinny body guitar. This thing, wow, it's really skinny. And it is definitely one of the cheapest ones you're going to find, the cheapest ones. It's an Infinity Strat with the big headstock and these super shitty tuners. This is as bottom line as it gets, bottom dollar. This is probably the one that came. There was for a while, there was one that was a huge deal. They had actually made a guitar kit, a whole pack for Christmas with this guitar, I believe this guitar, an amp, the whole 9 yards for $125 back in the early 90s or somewhere in there. And it was a big deal. But the guitar is about as cheap as it could possibly be. And this one, the owner says, it doesn't work. You know why it doesn't work? The jack is missing the nut. When I got it, it was all stuffed in there. I pulled it out, and I can't find a nut anywhere in the house. I spent 2 hours looking for one yesterday. I can find 2 jacks that are just lying around, and I can't find the nut that goes with either one. Right? So I plugged it in. These 2 pickups actually sound pretty good. This one's almost dead. It's got about half the power of these. So this one's about dead. So I paid for all this $50. Right? A cheap case new from Glary is about $65. And that's a Glary case. That's Fender branded. It comes from a specific time in their history that other people will know. Right? So, yeah, absolutely, Snug. This was a score. And the weird thing is, it wasn't even supposed to originally be this guitar. I got in touch with them. I picked this up yesterday, Saturday. I saw the listing on Facebook on Thursday and got in touch with them. They got back in touch with me right away. There was actually a picture of a Lyx guitar, LYX. You know those? They're always on Amazon. But I saw the case. It was this case. So I said, you know what? I can use that Lyx guitar for an upcoming project that I have planned, an idea that I've mentioned, I think, to 1 or 2 of you guys, but nobody else yet. And at worst, that would be like that project. And that would, if that's all it could ever be, that's fine. It could just be a wall hanger, all this stuff. It doesn't matter. That case is worth buying all on its own. The guitar is an afterthought. So, no, actually, it's not even a loose wire. It's just a nut. I need a nut for the jack. Where did I put that screwdriver? I have it. Here we go. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to plug it in. You'll hear it. Just let me set this up. Yeah, the neck pickup is weak. It's noticeably about half the output of the other 2 pickups. But here's what I want to do with this guitar, okay? The pickups that are going to come out of the TS1, the ST1, they need to go somewhere. So they can go in this. Right? Sound familiar? Only this time, I have a project in mind with this guitar. Something I did on a guitar before I ever started a YouTube channel. And I've been watching some videos and learning the correct way to do things. And it's actually pretty easy. So I think I'm going to give it a shot. And if that comes out right, it'll probably be the first guitar I give away to the elite members. Right? But here, look. There's no nut. So here, I'll plug in. I gotta do this carefully so I don't fuck up the wires. Hey, you ever wonder if you're gonna get electrocuted by doing something like this? Oh yeah, never mind. Oh shit. And the wire just snapped off. Fuck me. I just did that joke and fucked it up. Live on international TV. That little wire came disconnected from the rest. Womp womp. Oh well. It doesn't really matter anyway, right? But so there goes that. Let me put this back together so I don't lose anything. And yeah, you know what, Snug, you're not wrong. I mean, a decent neck, a decent neck is going to cost you around that much. Even these days on Facebook, on eBay, right? Shit, I just saw a guy selling used ones from Epiphone, bolt-ons, like from the cheap specials, the bolt-on SGs, the bolt-on LPs. He was selling those for $50. He was trying to get $80 with tuners. I'm like, yeah, you're high. This is clearly somebody who doesn't know what he's got and he's just hustling to make money. But so I need a cheap Squire Stratomod. I have all the parts for another guitar, like $30 or $50 if anyone finds one. Check Facebook, man. Seriously. When I went looking for this, they had that other guitar. And then they said, when I got in touch with them on Saturday, because I was in the middle of telling that story, right? So after getting in touch with them on Thursday and setting everything up, I let them know Saturday morning, hey, I'm ready. I'll be leaving soon. I'll let you know what's going on. And it's like, here you go, Johnny. There you go. They're like, oh, yeah, that guitar is sold. Okay. I thought we were done. But they were like, we have another guitar in that same case. You sold the guitar that was in the case in the picture, but you didn't. Okay, sure, whatever, no problem. What do you got? And about half an hour later, I was on the bus. So this is going to be a special project. I haven't said what project, right? I'm thinking, got to do something special on YouTube once in a while, right? You got to try and do something that's hopefully at least a little different. I'm finding out by doing the research, it's actually not all that different, but we're going to try and make it special anyway. I'm talking about doing gold leafing, or in particular, or specifically, I should say, leafing with gold, copper, and silver, or more specifically, fake stuff. I want to try and do a 3-color burst with copper at the center, gold in the middle, and silver around the edges. It's going to be interesting because it's going to take like 20 coats of clear once it's leafed, and it's going to be a delicate thing to do. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it goes over well. But I've actually already got that stuff in my cart at Amazon. And I'm just waiting to confirm that I'm actually getting the ST1 before I buy it. So, JMK, what's going on, buddy? I was hoping you'd come. I should have texted you, man. I thought about it yesterday. I never did it. I'm sorry. How you doing today, man? How's everything? Nice. We got 9 people, 5 likes. If anyone wants to give a like, because JMK 2112 is in the house, that would be awesome. I'd give one, but I can't. JMK, we've been talking about doing more giveaways. You down for more? I got to send you something. I'm going to put that in the video soon. RFC. I can go for some fried chicken. My hair's sticking up in the back. So, how are we doing? So, yeah, to get you updated, JMK, I'm going to be doing giveaways more often. After the last 3-channel giveaway, I'm doing another one with BBM and Ted, and I got more planned. I was talking to BCG 5150 because he really wants to like grow his channel. So I was I'm trying to offer him a way into this inner circle of ours here to help himself and help us and help each other. No problem. I appreciate you coming, man. I'll try and get in touch with you during the week to find out when you're best available. This way I can do this again when you have more time. All right? You take care of yourself, brother. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon about that gift I have for you. Yeah, I like BCG 5152. I think he's making some pretty good content. And I think he's a good guy. That's really why I support him, you know? I think that's the biggest thing for all of us, really. You know, if we're all just get together and we're all good people, then we can do good things together, you know? So, all right. Take care, JMK. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Take care. So yeah. So I actually. It's in a comment on one of his videos. You might be able to find it. I offered him, hey, you know, if you want to do something with one of these giveaways I do, let me know, because he was like reaching out to get. It was a video. It's a really short one, reaching out to try and get subscribers. So I told him, hey, you know, this is a good way to help that. And he got back to me talking about an Explorer. So hopefully he gets in touch with me to my email, and we can talk about that, because I'm down for helping him out whatever way I can. You know what I mean? Helping each other. That's what it's all about. So lots of good stuff going on in the future, right? So that's going to get. Yeah, I like the idea, David. Pardon me. You know what? I don't have all the skills in the world. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of people on YouTube who can do a lot more than I can when it comes to a guitar, right? So, honestly, best thing for me is to work with other people, and you know, and I've seen how YouTube can work out for people that work together. You can really like grow each other in a hurry if we all do it right, right? There's how many different people do you know who do podcasts now here on YouTube who started out as regular YouTubers on their own, and then they got to know each other and they started doing collabs together, and next thing you know, it's podcasting gets big and they start a podcast together, right? What's going on, Dwight? How you doing, sir? You've been writing a lot of music lately. So I wanted to get some people together. I want to talk to you guys about this guy, because I think because of this guy, I found out I might actually have a ghost in the house. Not really, but I definitely have a shitty PC. I was shooting, if you didn't see the comment I posted, I was shooting a video for this one, unboxing. And my main camera went, and my backup camera, when I checked the footage, it looked ghostly. There was video frames overlapping. There was footage cutting out. It looked like something you would see on one of those ghost TV shows where they shoot footage You know what I mean? It was starting to look kind of like that. And I was pissed. I lost all this footage, like first half of the whole video. So I sat down and was like, all right, what do I do? And I decided I still gotta test this guitar out. So I plugged it in to play it. It squealed like a dying pig. Not just a little bit of bad grounding. This was horrid. And with the way I was feeling, I just threw my hands up. And I walked away from it for a while. Like a day and a half. Then I went back to this. And I played it. Yeah, there is a grounding issue. It's probably the ground wire in here. This is probably painted and then they put it in so it's not touching metal. But between that and the video footage, I felt like there's almost something ghostly going on. But then I checked my video footage not on my PC, but in the video editor I used to edit. And it was fine. The footage is fucking fine. So I wasted 2 days. But, you know, hey. So, oh, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I just got to fix the grounding. But literally, I thought it was going to be worse than that. I mean, this guitar has crazy good specs. At the price that it is, or originally even was, it was $239 originally. Now it's $171 with the white, the all white like this. It's $171. There's a white with a black back. That's $180. I don't know what the difference is for, but honestly, I prefer the white, all white. Black hardware. The specs are right on it too. But we'll talk about it in my review because I've decided instead of for this one, because of the problems I had and because of what I still have, I thought I lost everything. I'm able to do an extended review, not so much an unboxing. So I'll get that one done soon. But for this week, I'm going to have to post something else. So I'm going to shoot something that's a little less editing intensive for this week, and then I'll get back on this one. So this one will be next week. But so yeah, I don't really want to play it and give too much away. But if you're thinking about picking one up, the reason I got this is because it's basically the least expensive V that you can get in North America. I put it that way because if you go to Thomann and get a Harley, you can get a Harley Benton for like $108 plus shipping, which will put it actually right around the same price as this without its current discount. So take that with what you will. But still playing it safe. Yeah, this is definitely the cheapest flying V in North America. That's easy to say. And it's got a good look. It looks better than the Gibson one, the communicator one, the one that looks like a Star Trek communicator. Although it is a little inspired by that. That and the LTD. So that's coming soon. But it's going to be a review. I'm going to see about fixing it in the review, and I'm going to the fretboard's dry, so I'm going to take care of that and see if I can't fix the setup. It's going to be an extended video, so we'll see. It's going to be like a 20-minute video. Got 11 people in the house. What's going on, everybody? Say hello if you haven't already, please. I'd love to know who's here, and if you're liking what's going on, please hit the like button, okay? That helps out the channel with the algorithm. It really does. So you see me, I'm giving away another Squire. That's going to be soon. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway with at least one Donner, probably two. I've got one that I don't want to part with, but it's not among my best guitars. Jesse, what's going on? How are you, sir? How's everything? So, and oh yeah, I'm going to be giving away that diamond guitar that I reviewed. If and probably I got the Fesley FST 350. That's probably going to be done as a giveaway. And I'm going to start just tossing a few out there as giveaways. So keep an eye out, guys. All right. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, excuse me, I see dirt on my TV, my monitor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please, man, subscribe to the channel. Helps us out. It helps me be able to do more stuff like this. And, you know, I can only do 3 giveaways a month for so long unless the channel grows. You know what I'm saying? I only have so many guitars. I can only keep it up for so long. So, good evening, Jussie. Good evening, man. How are you? And so, yeah. So what else we got going on here? I'm trying to think. What about you guys? What's going on? Yeah, I got this guy nearby all ready to go. You should be able to open up. There you go. Biggest surprise I purchased in a while, this guitar. Yeah. Well, at this point, most of these I've had a little too long. I've lost the receipts. But they're investments. Actually, don't do that. So, all right, guys. There's the hole. That's what she said. Here, can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's do a Verizon commercial. Right, so is everything all right? It seems like it's okay on my end. All right. Oh, I guess I just was falling too much into you being a smart ass, TSA. Just kidding. Just kidding. I saw your video the other day that you had you had your HD hanging on the wall. You still loving that thing? You should be. That's gonna be. You know what? I was looking at that video the other day, and I realized that T's guitars get famous. That's gonna be the one people go looking for, because that's gonna be a one batch run guitar. That may not come back. Right? If that's the case, I gave away, that's like giving away a 57 Corvette in 1959, So 40 minutes in, guys. This is great. We're doing great so far. So Does anybody here want to get involved in these giveaways? You got stuff you want to give away. You got skills you want to offer for these giveaways to help make these guitars, as good as they can be. Let me know. Right? We'll set it up, and we'll start getting guitars out to people. They can do some work on them, and then maybe we'll run them all through Ted. Because I know he's meticulous. He's perfect to be the guy to buffer, be the buffer for all the instruments that go there, and make sure that they're perfect. That's just me thinking out loud, though. So, but anyone wants to take part, let me know. Hit me up in the emails. I got my email at the top of my header on the community page, on the channel page. Bike week. Nice, Johnny. So you're up near Sturgis? Oh wait, you could be in Florida. That's Sturgis this time of year, right? So, love it. Play it every day. I have a dilemma. I'm gonna pick one up. Yeah, IYV is a good guitar. I mean, IYV. You're getting a guitar that's so cheap, but it's right there with all the name brands as far as like the work that goes into them. I'm not going to sit here and say they're the same exact quality, but all the work that goes into a high-end guitar goes into an IYV that you get for like $180, and you just need to give it a little TLC, because sometimes they destroy them on the pallet and send them out. So if you're okay with that kind of stuff, like that's happened to me a couple of times with them, then they're great. I've had 2 great successes right out of the box, and I've had 2 that were a mess. One that I kept, one that I sent back. And but overall, the quality is high. I mean, that one there. Let me put my finger away. The one against the wall there that's neck through body for $200. With flamed maple body wings, 1/4-inch flame maple top. I mean, veneer, all this. So how do you send that back, knowing that if you spend another $100 and a little sweat, you're gonna have a guitar that is spec-wise up there with a $2,000 guitar? So. Background in the USA, 107 years and counting. That's from New Hampshire, you said, right? Cool. So how's everything up there with the weather? If you guys get a lot worse snow than we do down here, that's for sure. But for me, winter starts usually November. I'm guessing for you it starts around September. Yeah, David, if you haven't picked up an IYV, it might be worth your time to pick one up. Well, that sound BBM. That one sounded like it was a little bit rough as a hollow body. That might be something that's a little bit of a pain in the ass to fix. Anyway, although you did tackle that Floyd Rose, so another 15 minutes, guys, and I'm gonna have to call it a day because I gotta go to work in about. I gotta be there at 5, so I gotta start getting ready soon. But I want to apologize to anybody, all my members, BBM, TSA, David, for not having a members video this week. Sorry, guys, with the distractions that from my ghostly experience, and this ended up this track I did, which I actually shot video for that as well, and for some reason I lost that. I don't know how, and I even lost the microphone. I don't know. Maybe God's saying I should just be shooting video from my room. So anyway, so I'm gonna try and do something else this week, but I won't know until I get to work today what my schedule is for the remainder of the week. I was actually off on the days that they put up the schedule. The day they're supposed to, and the day that they're supposed to when they're late, and they were late. So, but yeah. Oh, thank you, David. So 9 likes, 9 people. That's cool. I love you guys. Let me give you guys a little love back here. Yeah, I'm working on some things, guys. The channel's going to get better. It's just a matter of when. I got to pay off some bills from when I was broke. Once I do that, I'm going to pick up an actual vlogging camera and a stand and everything else, and I'll be able to run around like an actual YouTuber or like somebody you see in a trying to play journalist. Right, and with different lenses and all that, I'll be learning all that stuff, and then after that, I'm going to upgrade the PC finally, and because someone was stupid enough to give me more credit. So the channel's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. I just need you guys to stick around, subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, share the videos, all that good stuff, because this has got to come through for me. I need a what do they call it? A net. I need a safety net. Democrats have stolen my safety net twice. They've destroyed it. So not that I had a lot, but now I got nothing. So I got to do something. Anyway, enough of my sob story. I'm just thinking how to explain it to wifey. Oh yeah, that's a challenge. Explaining to wifey. You got anything that looks like it? Anything that you could say? Yeah, no, that's what I've had. I've had this one for a while. You remember this one? You know, even if it's a black Ibanez. So no, nothing like that, huh? You might have to buy her something that she wants, or go to her and say, "Hey, honey, you know how you've been wanting that purse, or whatever it may be? Well, you know, I found it in this place, and it looks like it looks like a deal. You might want to pick it up." And then you can go ahead and buy one more guitar. So, I'm guessing, do you ride? You were talking about the rally before, so I'm wondering if you ride. Because you said you were staying home, but you were talking about the ride. That was Johnny, right? That was Johnny. Okay, that was Johnny, not you. Sorry. So. Actually, I know you do. I should know you ride, right? From your avatar, right? So, uh, yeah, too old and broken, huh? So, oh well, well. What else? What do I want to do? What do I want to play? Ah, something like that. Anyway. Fuck that up. All right, I'll just stop for a minute. So, all right. So now we know Johnny used to ride. Now I wish I could ride. My mom was a very she was a pain in the ass. Let's just put it at that. My childhood sucked. So, yeah. So those are the things to look forward to in the channel, guys. I got the review coming for the Leo James. Oh yeah, we still got more stuff coming too, right? Because I got another Leo James coming. For anyone who doesn't know, I won a guitar from Ball Shredder, and it's on its way. I should have that next week. That's the Leo James kit guitar that he put together, the Strat with the painted one. That's going to be here. That's going to be an interesting review because I'm going to be reviewing a product from Leo James, but I'm going to be also reviewing the quality of his workmanship. So this should be interesting, right? And we still got Ricky's guitar. Ricky is sending me a guitar. He's supposed to be sending. It's either going to be. I think it's going to be green, the surf green. Or excuse me, seafoam green, or it's no, surf blue. That's what he was thinking. That's what he was leaning towards, surf blue. So we're going to be probably getting a surf blue ST1 in here in the next couple of weeks, and then amp, and that's going to be given away. And then I'm going to be giving away the Red Donna, which I now put in its bag. The ST1, yeah, that one we're going to do here. Haven't decided how we're going to do that one. I think I want to do it as members only, but there's not a lot of members yet, guys. We only got about 5 or 6 members, so I might have to do it at a general giveaway, on a live show. Well, Johnny, we could do something with that scooter, bro. I'm sure we could do something with that scooter. Salty Cream Puff, how you doing, buddy? How's everything? Good to see you in the house. How's the guitar doing? You know, I heard you playing, and it sounds really nice now. It didn't sound like that before we put it together. Yes, it's great to see you. Great to see you, Salty Cream Puff. I think it's awesome that you play it. That you play in church. I think you ended up being probably one of the. I don't think I could have found a more perfect person to actually win the guitar. If you had been more of a novice, maybe it would have been that much better. But I mean, come on, you really were the perfect person to win that one. So thank you, congratulations. Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that guitar went to the right person. And that's my biggest concern with all these giveaways, is that it goes to people who are going to be appreciative and use them, because at the end of the day, guys, we're just custodians over all these guitars. That's why I'm doing all the giveaways I'm going to be doing in the future, right? I can only play so many. And I put it in my head a long time ago that if I can't give a guitar enough attention, like say over a week's time, if I can't play at least once, then maybe I shouldn't be owning that guitar. Maybe I shouldn't be its custodian. So maybe I should be giving that to somebody else. So yeah, it's kind of like loading the karma wheel. And you want to know something? You say something about karma, and I don't want to ruin anything that's happened, but you were the first person I did a giveaway with. And the same day I sent that guitar out to you is the day I won the HB, the Harley Benton from Fret 9. The same day. Okay? And the day that the giveaway went off with the Squire, the day that they announced the winner, I wasn't going to go to see the members only live that Ball Shredder does. I paid to be a member, right? I was just going to, you know what? Because it was like, it was going to do a giveaway. I was like, oh, that's cool. But, I do my own giveaway. So maybe I should just let somebody else, and not go. But I went. And I won. And it was the same day that Salty Cream Puff won his guitar. And that's happened to me twice now. You know what, David? I'm sure you will. It may not come immediately. It may come down the road. Maybe the universe seems to think that I need to see this right away to help me out. I don't know. But it seems like that's the kind of thing that's going on, Yeah, see what I mean? BBM just gave a guitar to his childhood best friend that he built, and then he won the flag later, And sure, the flag, great looking guitar. I love that guitar. If I had that, I would play that on video every 4th of July. Playing the Star Banner. You know what? We're going to call it, guys, because if it's going to be buffering, it's about an hour now anyway. So thanks everybody for coming by. If this is buffering, it's been an hour, so we'll just call it a night. I was going to refresh, but there's no point. So all right, I'm going to So thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you all. It's been a wonderful time. I promise I will get a members live going sometime this week as a bonus. All right? I'll figure it out. I'll see you guys soon. Appreciate you all. Thank you to everybody for coming. Until the next one, guys. Take it easy, all right? Yes, we'll talk. I'll text you tomorrow about some stuff. Take it easy, guys. Good night.